I think that's a really great long-term option over time.
Mm.
And it's going to extend, maybe bottom out the market. But like I've said, I really believe as interest rates come down, the bottom of the housing market for the hottest markets in the world in the United States will be Q4 of this year.
Yeah, I think the way that you could kind of use that with crypto to some extent is that the entire time that it takes for real estate to bottom out is basically the time that you have crypto bottoming out and then recovering.
Yeah.
By the time real estate gets a bottom in, crypto's already recovering because it's a lot more liquid, right, than the real estate market. So, yeah, I mean, we're getting a lot of pressures this year. That's for damn sure. So that's why I also think the next 1 month is really, really kind of crucial in terms of price action. So, yeah, I mean, if we can get Bitcoin back above 115,000 by the time we get into early March, then I think we're finally cooking. We can get an alt season. Right now, what I've been mentioning on my stream is the buy sell signals that we get here on the total 3. If we close this week red, let's say it closes where we're currently at, which is 863 billion on the total 3, then we pretty much have a double buy signal and a sell setup. So if we get back above that 50-week moving average, which has been your area of resistance in the short term, but in the long term, it's usually your area of support for alt seasons, then we basically get alt season kicking off. So I think everything is basically lining up here for the last week of February, early March. If we can get some bullish momentum here, then we're off to the races, which is why I think, because we have such a nice bottom coming in here in the 60-day cycle, whether you're bullish or bearish doesn't really matter, in my opinion. If you buy this dip, basically, if you, and this is like, I think the most important message of this stream, in my opinion, for me, is just if you buy any crypto within this week, right? And this is based on the 60-day cycles. In my opinion, I think we recover here for the first couple weeks of a 60-day cycle, which would be into the first week of February. So if you're buying here within the next week before the 25th, essentially, of course, we've talked about this on stream before, kind of the different coins we're bullish on. You know, Virtuals looks good. Aerodrome looks good. Solana looks good. Pepe looks good. Tau looks good. You know, we have a lot of different options here. If you guys go back to my Friday stream, I basically talked about how you would position yourself in different coins throughout this week on the dip. And so if you're buying this dip and you're bearish, right, you get a trade here. Plus, basically the first week of February becomes a exit liquidity moment for you. And some people might be very bearish when Bitcoin gets back to the 200-day moving average, thinking we're going to get rejected from there. So if you do, and you're up on your trade, right, you just cut there, you take your profits, you walk away. If crypto keeps going up, that's your own fault for being a bear. But if it doesn't, right, you have some exit liquidity there. And for people who are bullish, right, it's almost the same position in, in the next week. If you're getting in, then you have basically 2 to 3 weeks here to look for upside and hold. And if you see weakness in there, then you can cut the trade. Otherwise, you let it run past that middle of February period into the third week of February. And if we are still making highs here on Bitcoin, we're above the 200-week moving out or 200-day moving average, then I think things are going to get really good. So I'm a buyer this week. I think there's a lot of coins that people can buy here. I think on Friday, some people asked me different coins. Aerodrome's one that I've been scooping up. Virtuals is one this week that I'll probably take a purchase on. I wonder where it's at right now. It was close to $1, basically a little bit under $1.